We're back. What's going on, guys?
What's happening?
What it do?
How you doing, Weezy?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Great, brother. What about you, Jeff?
Exemplary.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He went into the
I
went into the
don't even know
spelling
what that
bee.
means.
Yes.
I can't say. What'd you say to you?
Exemplary.
Shit, don't ask me to spell that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for you for sure.
spell it.
Weezy, nah, I can do that. Weezy, give me your winners and losers of the week.
My
Or
loser of the week is Kevin Love, man.
Okay.
Kevin Love took him. Kevin Love took him. He took one to the head this week.
Pause. Yeah, we're gonna pause it.
To the head.
He took one to the head. We're gonna pause that. Yeah. Yeah, we sure are. We're sure gonna pause that. What about you, Jeff? He didn't want it. Pause. There's a pause though.
My dog called it a career this week, man. Jamal Crawford. Big Jamal Crawford fan, man.
Yeah.
Walking bucket.
It's your type of player.
He is.
That's why I understand why you don't like Bones Highland.
I'm getting there. I just got to get there. Just
Bucket.
give me a moment.
Yeah, for sure.
But Jamal Crawford's my kind of player, man. And he called it a career. Always been fun to watch him play, man.
Sure, most definitely.
Yeah.
My loser of the week are Vanderbilt fans.
Oh, wow.
Commodores announced Tuesday they're replacing their iconic Star V logo. Weezy, Clark Lee, you bring in a top 40 recruit. Both basketball teams went deep into the NIT. And then you drop this trash ass logo. You want to talk about it? You want to let it go?
Yeah, I mean, no star no more. It's just
the
the V.
Throw the V up there.
It's a gold V.
Throw the V up there.
Nah, I ain't gonna throw the
Star
V.
Trek.
Yeah.
Nah,
Nah.
I throw the V up.
You ain't throwing up the V no more?
I throw the
Breaking
V.
news? Yeah. Nah?
Nah, not football though.
Okay. Anchor down then.
Anchor down.
Nah, it ain't like that. Nah, they V
Like
different. Yeah.
Be you.
Yeah. It's two. It's like that.
Yeah, be you.
Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah. You guys ready to get it going?
Let's do it.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our white jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan, and this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J.O.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do?
Cameraman, how are you, brother?
Fantastic.
Fantastical.
Okay. Mr. Fantastic. Okay. Or Mr. Boombastic.
Mr. Bombastic. And it's fantastic. I didn't want to in the vessel. Roll.
Smooth.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
All right. Keep going then.
You can't hear him, dog.
Yeah,
you know
I know.
what I'm saying? Episode 410, man. We're ranking the top 14 prospects of the 2022 NBA draft.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Let's kick it off. Best of the week, Weezy. What you got, buddy?
My best of the week is NFL free agency, man. It's popping.
Titans quiet.
Titans
They got off the hoop.
Got off the hoop.
But you lose Julio.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was an experiment.
yeah, it was experiment gone bad. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Rob Woods. We got Rob Woods this week.
Yeah. I mean, you lose Julio, you got to replace him with a number one. Rob Woods is number one.
He won't be a number. He won't be a
He
number
is
one.
a number one.
I don't think he's number one.
He's a number
We had
one.
a discussion. I don't think he's number one.
He getting paid like a number one.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't know. Christian Kirk done changed the game, so
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Christian Kirk get more than him. You're right.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
different.
So what you got, Jeff? Best of the week.
Well, keeping it football, man. The USFL returns this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, when this show is aired, the USFL will be back on the field
Tonight?
this weekend
Damn.
on Fox and NBC.
Uh,
Who knew?
yeah.
Who knew?
Will I watch that?
Yeah, so we got more football. What's my kid name? Your man's is one of the quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's one of my guys.
I'm sure it is.
God dog it, man. I forgot his
Where he
name.
play it?
I want to say the Michigan quarterback, Shea Kid. I think he's one of the quarterbacks.
Shea Patterson.
I think he's
That
one
ain't
of the
one of my
quarterbacks.
guys, dog.
But nah, it's one of your guys.
One of my
QB.
guys.
Yeah, one of
yeah,
your guys on there. One of your Elite 11 guys.
I guarantee it was one of yours too. Probably one of your old quarterbacks, actually.
Probably is.
Oh, okay, sorry, it's quarterbacks.
No,
My
God.
best.
Why? Why, man?
No, you just went at me.
I didn't. I ain't going at you like that.
Fire with fire.
Okay.
Fight it.
Let's fight it.
Fight it.
You better know it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it
You better know it.
tomorrow.
All right.
Today.
You better know
And
it.
yesterday.
All right.
Okay. My best of the week for sure. It's Mike Tyson, man. A man pulled up on a Mike Tyson led comedy show and asking for help to get his career going. Yeah. As the man was being exited out of the building, he turned around, cocked a gun, pulled out a gun. And Mike Tyson sat down, talked to the guy, told him, everything would be okay, figured it out, just calmly diffused the situation for sure. So shout out to Mike Tyson, man. Yeah. A legend in a couple of games, man, including cocaine. Sure.
All right. You fight 5 with 5 today.
I'm just saying. Mike Tyson.
We got to jump Mike.
We gotta jump. We don't want no smoke with Mike.
We got to jump.
Mike is my guy. Mike was my top 5 favorite athletes of all time.
Absolutely.
No question. Mike Tyson. What I'm saying is, cocaine was a part of.
We got to jump,
legacy.
Mike.
For sure, my bad.
Yeah, we got to jump.
Worst of the week, Jeff. What you got?
Man, Jorge
Posada?
Masvidal.
Oh shit.
Pleaded not guilty to 1 felony count of aggravated battery with a mask. I don't know what that means. And 1 felony count of criminal mischief. He ran up on Colby Covington, also a UFC fighter, caught him slipping in a restaurant. These two just fought last month in the UFC octagon.
Yeah.
He lost, but apparently Colby said something about his family, and it was on site for Masvidal. Yeah, you can't lose in the ring for the money and now facing felony charges up to 15 years.
Yeah. Double stress.
Yeah.
Sucks,
It's rough, man.
Sure. Weezy, what you got? Worst of the week, buddy?
My worst of the week, man. The Kentucky Wildcats coach John Calipari.
What did he do?
Shit, he lost. That's what he
You
lost.
gave him 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff gave him last week. You gonna go right back with another.
I didn't know
one.
you gave him last week, Jeff.
Yeah, well, that's when the week that he actually lost the game. That game was.
They was calling for his job this week.
Yeah, ain't gonna
gonna
fire
fire
Coach K. I mean,
They can
Coach
fire
K.
him.
Can't fire Coach K.
Nah, you can't
Can't fire Coach K. Nah,
You
he
can fire
fired
Coach
either
Cal.
one. Huh?
You can fire Coach Cal.
You damn lie.
He pissed off the right booster. He can get
Yeah,
fired.
I mean, he'll have to be some Ed Orgeron situation where he's
Nah.
crushing a wife or something. but-
Coach A.
Yeah.
Coach O.
Coach O is shirtless.
Coach O, a wild boy, man.
Wow, dude.
You know what Coach O did? You know, like you buy a whip and some new kicks and you use them as your, that's your end, right? You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me.
He used the facility as his end. Hey, come on to the facility.
Yeah, we
hang
talked
out.
about that on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
That was his end.
Yeah, no, for sure. Coach O's a wild guy, man.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm talking about like his past tense. He'll be a defensive coordinator. Hell,
It's still a wild guy.
yeah, no, for sure. It's still
He might get a head coaching job
again,
Yeah.
for sure.
Nah, he'll never coach again.
My worst of the week is food delivery people, man. 2022 racial profiling in restaurants. Assuming that every black person that walks into a place is a food delivery guy, man. I don't work for Uber Eats or Grubhub. I'm here to order food, pick up food for sure, man. Stay classy, restaurants. Just stay classy. As a
I'm
group.
sticking with this one. This is like the second or third time.
Nah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
No, listen what I'm trying to tell you. So what made me mad, I was talking to coworkers. And I was like, hey, do you ever, and these are Caucasian coworkers, say, hey, when you go in, have you ever been asked, are you there for a food delivery pickup? I said, not once. I've never experienced that. Well, I don't even know what you're talking about.
You get that a lot.
Man, and I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming in there, you know what I'm saying, to get my food to go.
But you are a big to-go person.
I'm going to go pick it up.
You're a big to-go person.
Yeah, now listen, what I'm scared of is Grubhub and like delivering food to me.
To the house.
Because I seen some of those people that come in, and I don't know what the hell they doing with my food when it's sitting in their passenger seat.
You in the Uber Eats type of dude.
Hell no.
First of all, you don't want nobody to come to the crib.
No.
Second of all,
Yes, you damn right.
yeah.
Come
I'm
on.
with you on that one.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Just
Hell
the whole. Let me get my spill on that one real quick. Let me get my spill on the food industry.
Floor is yours.
I had a birthday this weekend.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, had a birthday this weekend. Went out to a nice restaurant.
Oh, shit.
Give me something to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Big boy steak.
Nah, I wasn't Big Boy Steak, but I had a nice restaurant. I'll tell you about it later, Joe.
Okay. No. You ain't got no details right
But
now. Yeah.
I got bad service, man.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna tell you what the thing is. This is
Should have been your worst week.
yeah.
Quite possibly.
I got bad service. And they look at black folks and say, like, we just don't tip. So they don't even
Try to earn it.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough, man.
Yeah. It's tough.
It ruins my whole meal. It ruins it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
If I don't get a hey, how you doing? Welcome in. What? It ruins my whole meal.
No, for sure.
I mean, they look at me and say, hey, you ready to order?
Damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
I'm I ain't never got down.
I'm gonna tell you the rudest people, and then we out of here. The rudest people, Popeyes workers. Awesome rude people working at Popeyes.
Make sure you check us out on Anchor.
I don't even go to Popeyes.
Jeff,
Yes, sir.
you have 10 good resting seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start the clock.
Let's bring it back to Mike Tyson, Jay. Mike Tyson's cannabis company. My second week in a row talking about them.
So,
They just purchased a company called, wait for it, Ric Flair Drip. Who owns that company, you say? Ric Flair.
yeah, for sure.
A Ric Flair strand for you guys to partake and edibles are on the way. The jokes write themselves because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little more.
That's it. I'm going to give me some Ric Flair drip.
Okay. All right. Each and every Thursday.
I'm going to get high.
Make sure you tune in to the
I'm
808.
going to get on that Ric Flair. I'm going to get high. We're going to get some Ric Flair. Give me some Ric Flair.
You know how many people listen to this show, bro?
It'll be all right.
All
Let's
right.
talk about weed, man.
808. Make sure you tune in each and every Thursday to the 808s and Chest Shots podcast. Shout out to my co-host,
bad.
Deke.
I'm not gonna
And
get
like we
high.
always say, you might not like it, but your auntie loves wrestling.
Yeah. Jesus.
Jesus.
And now tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell your friends it's picking up weed in their 30s.
Yeah,
Shit.
And you just gonna go all the way out there with it.
you're up.
Oh, this week.
No.
Oh, my God.
What? Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Yeah,
To
man.
tell a friend.
That the revolution will be podcast. And before we start the first half, Weezy, you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners.
I do this week's award recipient. It's the NFL Scouts.
For sure, man. Jackson State hosted a joint pro day with Mississippi Valley State, Alcorn State, to give student athletes a chance to show off their skills in front of NFL scouts. 22 teams showed up. Jackson State coach Deion Sanders put on blast the 10 that did not attend. And those 10 teams were the Dolphins, Broncos, Texans, Buffalo Bills, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Ravens, Panthers, Browns, Vikings, and Eagles were not in attendance. The three teams held a joint pro day in part to give more HBCU players a chance to show off their skills in front of NFL scouts. The joint pro day came a year after there were no HBCU players selected in the draft. Do better, NFL scouts. You got one job. I bet they took their ass right on up the street to Ole Miss. I'm sure I guarantee they was at Mississippi State pro day. You understand me? You drive a little bit further. I bet they was at damn Alabama.
Definitely.
You understand what I'm saying? But you can't come and
You
show
spent a couple
love.
of hours, man.
Bro, some players there.
Yeah.
It's some, especially at
Just
Jackson
show
State.
up.
Just show up.
Just say you
We can
did
send
it.
somebody there.
I'm sure some good food in Jackson, Mississippi.
Definitely.
You can use it on a trip to get food, but at least show that you care about these players, man. It ain't right, man.
Show
And
up,
I-
take a picture, and leave. Just
and
show
I
up.
applaud Deion Sanders for putting those 10 teams, including Jeff's favorite team, on blast.
We just
So my boys were there. My team was there.
Titans were there.
yeah.
49ers were there. The Bills,
Nah.
The
indeed,
Mafia.
were not.
The Mafia wasn't there.
No.
Nah.
It kind of
Y'all got a quarterback. In a while,
ain't there for no quarterback.
What you trying to say? This hour was gonna be there was quarterback, right? You trying to say black people on the run? That what you trying to say?
See, he trying to flip
Is
it
that
on
what
me.
you trying to say?
He trying
What
to
you
flip it
trying
on
to
me.
say?
He trying to flip it on me.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, a
I ain't on that drip yet,
easy
Jeff.
target.
I ain't on that drip
but a
yet.
target nonetheless.
I ain't on no drip yet. Just chill.
Yeah, so since you taking that up to the NFL scouts, Roger.
I'll go holler at him.
Yeah.
Let me take it to the Mafia, man.
Jeff?
Let me take it to the Mafia.
Talking to the, talk to your people, man.
yeah, we gotta
There's
do
some
better.
players there.
Gotta do better.
Come on, man.
Gotta do better.
Guess what? Darius Leonard went to an HBCU.
Come on, man.
One of the
Sure
best
did.
linebackers in the league, man. Come on, man.
He sure did. Kill
Yeah,
him too.
man. Damn. You guys ready to start the first half?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. What it do?
God damn!
It's got me. Y'all just got him blocked.
Yeah, for sure. Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG, and I'm at Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Jeff, what about you, bro?
I'm Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
For sure, and I'm J Hope on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter, man. You know what I'm saying? Chandler Fry got my Twitter lit up right now. You know what I'm saying?
You had a good week.
Yeah, no, it was, I was in there fighting.
It's a war. It's a war.
Zone. It's a war zone. It's a damn war zone in my mentions for sure. Woo!
Who made him the authority on basketball?
They hot at me, Jeff. Well, clearly somebody's never watched the Suns, okay? Oh, shit. Woo. All right, let's kick the first half off with some NFL talk, man. The Fins, they shook up the AFC East on Wednesday by acquiring six-time Pro Bowl wide receiver Tyreek Hill from the Chiefs in exchange for 6 picks, including the first rounder for sure. Now, Hill signed a 4-year, $120 million extension, $72 million guaranteed, overtaking Adams as the highest paid wide receiver in NFL history. Jeff, I will kick things off for you since this guy will be in your division. You'll see this guy twice times a year. Yeah. Maybe 3.
It's true.
Who will suffer more, Tyreek Hill or the Chiefs?
Tyreek Hill. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying the Chiefs are in a position to where they can kind of plug and play.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I hope the Dolphins offensive coordinator and, their offensive scheme can use him the right way, because right now that wide receiver room is quite crowded in Miami right now.
I agree.
Parker, Waddell, Tyreek Hill, and they just signed. Oh, they still got Will Fuller.
Yeah.
They got the soul of Will Fuller.
And they still got Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki just signed back. Like they
Mike
got
Gesicki's a tight end.
But that's still another
still
option in these targets.
Still a target on the list.
No, I understand that. But Mike Gesicki's a tight end. Will Fuller is a glorified number 2, maybe 3 at times. Tyreek Hill is the number 1 wide receiver in that room as we speak.
I don't know. You got to scheme. See, not to cut you off, Jay, but you got to scheme Tyreek Hill. That's what I'm saying. I hope they can scheme him. That's all.
Mm-hmm. I think. I mean, if you want to say who won the trade, the Chiefs won the trade financially.
Heck yeah.
But on the field, the Dolphins won the trade. That's a better team now that Tyreek Hill's on that team. He's the fastest guy in the NFL.
Still.
Yeah, so yeah.
What, he went 4.2 something again in 2022?
This week.
He ran it this week?
No, this year, for sure. Yeah. I mean, if you look at Patrick Mahomes, right, he lost his best weapon. And like Jeff said, the Chiefs can plug and play because they're still third favorites to win the entire Super Bowl. Yeah. And you got to know why, because defenses, they were putting a safety on top of Tyreek Hill, and his yards per catch plummeted. Yeah. Plummeted in 2021, 2022. So what this does is allow the Chiefs to kind of focus on building through the draft with cheap, good wide receivers throughout the draft. They have 6 picks in the first 103 picks in the upcoming draft.
And it's a deep wide receiver draft, too.
Yeah.
Got a question for you, though. Mm-hmm. Two is your man.
Two is my guy.
Two is your man.
Two is my guy.
No more excuses now, right?
Yeah, he got his left tackle.
He got his left tackle.
He got Jeff out there, left tackle. Then you go and get a target. Then you got to scheme him up. I don't know who the hell. Who's the coach?
I should know that.
OC?
Yeah.
You know, I need to see if you can scheme to get Tyreek open, because here's the thing, and I've mentioned this all throughout the week through people that have asked me about this trade. Andy Reid schemed Tyreek Hill open a lot of that. The same way that he schemed Deshaun Jackson. The same way he had, what's the kid's name? Wide receiver Jeremy Maclin open. He got a 1,000-yard year playing behind Andy Reid. This is the thing. The Chiefs can plug and play and get guys to do exactly what he does, and it'll be by committee. It'll be 3 guys that get those 1,400 yards instead of just 1. But Kansas City got 21 players under contract for 2023 and only 13 for 2024. So this is a long-term, like Weezy, this is a long-term fix. Yeah. For sure.
And it helps. You could, I mean, once Devontae Adams got paid and reset what Christian Kirk already reset, Kansas City couldn't pay to it. And Tyreek Hill mentioned, I'm not restructuring nothing.
But Tua, I think people love taking shots at Tua and say, got a noodle arm, all of this shit. Here's the thing. Tua Tagovailoa hurt his damn hip. He didn't hurt his arm. He hurt his hip. It has nothing to do with his arm. Absolutely nothing. Here's the thing. He did not have he didn't have time to throw the ball down the field. And he didn't have anybody that could get open down the field. Is Devontae Parker open down the field?
I don't know.
60% of the
Let me
time.
ask you a question.
He's better.
When he got hurt? How long ago did he get hurt?
He got hurt 3 years ago.
He got hurt every year.
But his hip, the major was 3 years ago.
Yeah, his major injury was 3 years ago for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, now granted, we looking at, so you want to talk about current injuries. This guy's tore his ACL, Saquon Barkley. He don't look like Saquon Barkley on that damn fantasy football drill. Well, you know,
No.
He tore his ACL. Zeke Elliott was playing the whole year on the strained ACL. Guess what they said? Zeke done.
No. Saquon didn't hurt us twice.
No.
Yeah, he missed 2 full seasons almost.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
He missed 1 year.
He didn't play last year at all, Jay.
He
That much.
played last year. He played last
He
year.
didn't finish. I mean, Saquon
He
He
played
missed at least 7 games.
at least.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. 17 games. You played 17 games this year.
He didn't play 17 games this year.
You
Saquon
played 17 games in a season. If you miss 7, that's more.
I bet you he didn't. I bet you he missed more than 7 games.
Well, we can look it up. It ain't nothing to look it up.
Ain't nothing to it.
Ain't nothing to do it but to do it.
Yeah, ain't nothing to it.
I'm just saying, if your quarterback, Derrick Henry, right, he came back hurt. Y'all lost that game because y'all depended on your quarterback.
All right.
And he threw the shit away.
Oh, Jay. Jay.
What we talking about?
Chill. It's silly.
Let's keep it in the NFL. With all the chaos in the NFL offseason going on, cameraman, 2 major dominoes have yet to fall. The recently demoted QB1s of Jimmy Garoppolo of the 49ers and Weezy's guy, Baker Mayfield, are still left in limbo.
Baker Mayfield, my guy.
I'm almost sure if Baker Mayfield's your guy. I'm almost sure of that. When I was writing my notes up, I figured that was
I never said nothing about no damn Baker Mayfield. I said Baker Mayfield can play. The juice and my guy. Yeah.
Fellas.
Saquon Barkley played 13 games.
So I said he been said, well, okay, that wasn't. He wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
Fellas, with the remaining vacancies in the NFL, where will these former QB1s end up? Weezy.
I think Jimmy's going to end up staying where he's at.
Really?
Yeah.
The injury?
Injuries are.
He just had shoulder surgery last month.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stay where he's at. I think Jimmy's gonna stay where he's at. I think
And do what?
Huh?
And do what? He can't. What are you gonna
He's
do?
gonna be his backup. He's gonna be Trey Aaron's backup.
You can't do that.
you
That'll
can't
mess
do
that
that.
locker room up. You can't do that.
Can't do that.
Well, he probably gonna start
Over who?
Over Trey Lance?
over Trey Lance. He started this year over Trey Lance.
He did.
It was a rookie.
I'm just telling you. I think that coach thinks what Jimmy could get me so far.
Here's the thing. Teams don't want to be really good. Teams there's no middle between. So if you want to be bad and wait for a couple of years and figure it out, or you want to be really good, that's the NFL right now. Either you're good or you're bad. And they don't believe that either one of these guys, Baker Mayfield or Jimmy Garoppolo, can lead you to a championship, even though Jimmy Garoppolo just did basically last year with the San Francisco 49ers. Bad teams aren't willing to take on those big-ass salaries, and you might win some games with those big-ass salaries. So at this point, nobody's kind of looking at either of those guys long-term. Contending teams that were interested already have quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So in turn, I think the best thing for both of those guys is to kind of sit and wait it out to kind of see if somebody gets injured. Because guess what? Somebody's going to get injured at the quarterback position. And then they'll come in and maybe, help the team lead them to a championship or whatever the case may be. But I think the best chance for them to play or start, which both of them are, they're both starters. They're better than some of the starting quarterbacks that are currently in the NFL. Right now, Baker Mayfield is better than Ryan Tannehill.
Oh my God!
Right now, 100%. He's better than Jimmy Garoppolo is a better quarterback than Ryan Tannehill.
I don't know.
So I think with Baker, because Baker's still in his rookie contract, right? They haven't picked up his last.
I don't
Bro,
know.
we're on a podcast.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna let you sit there and say that and not say something. He's not better than Ryan Tannehill right now.
Go ahead.
He's not.
He is.
He's not, Jay.
Jimmy Garoppolo just played in a game. And he didn't throw no
we're
fourth
not
quarter.
talking about. We're not talking about Jimmy.
Oh, you talking about Baker?
Yeah, you said Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield's a better quarterback.
No, he's not.
Yeah, they are.
No,
Yeah,
he's not,
yes,
Jay.
he is.
So here's what I say. I think
Bullshit.
because Baker's still in his rookie contract,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm Seattle, I fly a kite for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Simply because, yes, you get rid of Russell Wilson. Yes, you release Bobby Wagner. But you still have a receiving core. you haven't completely bottomed out.
Mm-hmm.
So you can bring in Baker, and the NFC has gotten, let's be honest, a little less competitive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you bring in Baker, sign maybe 1 or 2 free agents that are still out there, draft well with those picks you got for Russell,
yeah.
you could turn this around quicker than you thought
Yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, Jimmy G, he might end up somewhere like Houston.
Nah.
If he's going to play, he's going to play, it might be somewhere like Houston.
Here's the thing where we're not talking about the elephant in the room is that it could be maybe, I think maybe 3 or 4 quarterbacks go in the top 10. People love this quarterback draft because these guys are long-term projects.
Right.
So in turn, I think the way that this draft is set up, it's not guys, people love Malik Willis. Some people like Matt Corral. Some people are talking about Little Hands Pickett. And you don't first talking about Desmond Ritter.
I'm trying to fly the flag. I'm trying to get him up there.
Nah, for sure. So with bad teams that currently don't have a QB, they're trying to be competitive at a point where they can get people to grow. Okay. Like Justin Fields grew. If you look at Trevor Lawrence, also with Trey Lance, you can kind of let guys kind of set and kind of watch from a good QB. So they just got to wait for an injury to happen, and they'll be fine. But both of those guys are also injured too. So
that Atlanta move threw me off. I'm not even gonna lie.
Marcus Mariota.
That threw me off. I get the coordinator the coach was a coordinator with the Titans.
Yeah.
And so I understand it, but they could have used Baker or Jimmy G. That threw me. I didn't see
I can see it still happen. It still can happen.
Yeah, it can. Yeah. I didn't see that one.
They gave him backup quarterback money.
Well, I mean, he's
2 years,
he's
18.
He's gonna prove it. He's hanging on to the NFL. Like,
sure.
Let's be honest.
That's rough, man. Speaking of hanging on, man. Whew, before we get started with halftime, let's keep it in the NFL. Months after my coach, Urban Meyer, his dismissal in Jacksonville has been revealed a little bit more toxic nature. We'll say that. Toxic environment provided by my coach. Urban was seemingly unaware of the league's star players, including Aaron Donald. He also tried to rule through threats and intimidation. One person on the staff said, and I quote, "Those 10 months, it's the worst toxic environment I've ever been a part of," end quote. Weezy, will Urban Meyer ever coach again?
Not in the NFL, but a college team will give him a shot just because he's good at it. But this is what I feel bad for. If you play for Urban Meyer in college and you were just an okay player, and you know what I mean, you gotta stay out of his way, because if not, it's torturing, if that's a real word.
Terrifying,
yeah. Like it's bad.
Torturing.
I mean,
torturing. Okay, I got you.
It could be bad.
Yeah. Sure.
Like just being a middle of the road player, pissing him off. It could be horrible for you.
It could be ugly.
Yeah, he kicked a grown man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He kicked the kicker.
Oh, he's not a good person.
Yeah.
See, he's used to ruling with an iron fist.
Talk to me, Joe.
And now you come around grown men. Nah, we're not gonna deal with that.
No.
And I think to answer your question, Jay, your original question is, will he coach again? It's going to be difficult for a big school to give him a job off the bat. Now, he can go somewhere and go redemption route and build himself back up if he wants to before the headaches kick in. Yeah. Right? Don't forget that. Those are coming. Headaches are coming. Yeah, so, you know, like he can do that, but I think it's going to be difficult with a lot of these statements that are coming out and a lot of these allegations about him.
It's allegations for sure.
And accusations, all these things. Like, it's rough, man. Yeah. Like, but I don't, and the thing about it, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Hell no. Yeah. Man, hell no. Not only will Urban Meyer, and this is one of my favorite football coaches of all time. I still call him my coach because he's my damn coach. Got us 2 national championships, 3 years. Here's the thing. Yeah. Not only will he never coach again in the NFL, nobody will ever hire a head coach coming from college to the NFL. I would say not ever. Maybe for the next 10 years, for sure. Because players are paid more than said coaches that we're talking about. Yeah. They have more power. Guys like him can't coach grown adults, like Jeff said, man. They can only intimidate college kids because they have a lot to lose. Yeah. Professionals don't have a lot to lose. They are the power of the team, man. Yeah. He's not a pro coach. He's a college coach. This is levels, man. College basketball is the same way. What's the coach at Michigan? Jim Beeline. Yeah, he tried to go coach in the NBA. Yeah, nah. Cleveland. That shit, he was out of there in 45 games, man. That shit don't work, man. Don't work. You can't intimidate no grown ass, man. He was one of the greatest. John Beeline was one of the greatest college coaches he had a great thing going on in Michigan. Remember, he had Tim Hardaway Jr. and
My guy.
yeah, Nick Stauskas, Mitch McGarry. He had a great thing going, and Urban Meyer almost ruined a generational talent in Trevor Lawrence. Like if he would have stayed
It's gonna take a while to
year,
reprogram Trevor.
dude.
Trevor was lost out there.
Trevor didn't know what the hell's going on.
So what's crazy is the NFL. Them boys don't care. So they can air the dirty laundry,
Yeah.
but the universities can't do it.
Yeah.
Shit.
They can't do it.
Yeah, they shit. Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can. But
They tried. They if he did this shit. Listen,
Imagine
he did
what
this shit in the NFL. Imagine what he did at Bowling Green,
Oh, God.
Utah,
Yeah.
Florida,
No.
and Ohio State.
I do one better. This just makes that 30 for 30 about the
Oh, my
championship
God.
teams in Florida.
Oh, it's gonna be
Oh,
legendary.
when that happens, oh my God.
Oh man,
That's why he coached like that.
Yeah,
That team right there.
for
He had to
sure.
coach them like that.
you damn right.
Them
He
boys.
had to coach Chico like that.
Man, shout out to Chico.
Percy Hall
Man, P,
Yeah.
Reggie Nielsen,
Oh,
Brandon
God.
Spikes, the Pouncey twins,
and Tebow.
and the racist, my wide receiver.
Cooper Riley.
No,
Riley Cooper.
Riley Cooper.
Yeah.
He racist as hell.
He
dude.
racist as hell.
I will fight. If
Oh man, you guys ready to get started with halftime? Shit, let's get it.
Make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of FSP. Just simply search for Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime, Jeff is back with his NBA MVP ladder for week 8.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it, Jeff.
Number 7, Karl Anthony Towns. The Wolves are guaranteed a winning season only for the second time in 17 years. Shout out to Cat, man.
Shout out to Cat.
Shout out to Cat. Big Cat. Number 6, Nikola Jokic. He's carrying his team, and it's fun to watch night in and night out. Shout out to Bones. Bones is, whatever. But that's all he got. Bones had 20 the other night. But not seriously, Jokic had a showdown with the Phoenix Suns this week. Battle of 2 MVP candidates. He came up on the short end of that against Devin Booker.
He did.
But shout out to Jokic, man. So he's at number 6 this week.
Okay.
Number 5, playing 500 ball this week. Kind of came back down to earth a little bit. I think this is the year Luka makes the second round of the playoffs. I'm talking about Luka Doncic at number 5. I think he makes the second round of the playoffs this year. But I do think he played 500 ball this week. Lost 2 games. Played 4 games, won 2, lost 2.
Week to week league, ain't
Week
you?
to week league. Luka Doncic. Number 4.
You didn't watch one fucking game.
Oh, shit.
You didn't watch one game.
Don't do your thing, Jeff.
Game 65. You didn't watch one NBA game.
Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know that.
He talking about week to week.
It's a week to week. Let Jeff do it. Don't do your thing, Jeff.
Number 4, Kevin Durant. Probably the best player in the NBA, pound for pound, right now. He makes it look easy. No effort.
Effortless.
I can't say that because there's another guy with the Steph in front of it, so I don't want to steal his moniker, but he does, Weezy. You're absolutely right. Kevin Durant and Brooklyn is minus another team that's coming up a little bit later, another player coming up a little bit later. Brooklyn's probably the scariest team in the NBA right now because somehow, well, I know why. They're the 8th seed, going to be in the play-in tournament, and if you're Miami Heat, go on, pack it up. Number 3, the process is back processing. Missed 1 game. He's back dropping 30 every night, being an anchor on defense. They've only lost 1 game in the past 4. Shout out to the process. Number 2, winners of 10 of the last 11. The number 1 option on the second, depending on who you ask, the second scariest team in the Eastern Conference.
What?
Jason Tatum.
Yeah. Okay.
What a ball player, man.
Okay.
I like what he one of the few people in the league right now that if Boston's on TV, I'm watching Jason Tatum no matter what.
Yeah. One of my favorite Duke players of all time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
And number 1, winners of 9 of the last 10, got CP back. Number 1 seed in the Western Conference, number 1 seed in the NBA. Devin Booker.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Booker had a great
We're
week.
supposed to keep it real.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Devin
right.
Booker had a great week.
I ain't gonna lie though, he should have been up higher because he was doing the same shit last week that he was doing this week.
It can't be no higher than 1, Jay.
Now what I'm saying is, first off, did you watch anything Devin Booker did last week? Now, we
Yeah.
put a little wall right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We can?
Yeah, we can.
We can?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Exclude yourself.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But what I'm saying is, Devin Booker is playing great. He
Yes,
should
he
get
is.
MVP talks. I
He
think
is.
he will. Listen, the most disrespected player in the NBA is Devin Booker. Bro, he wasn't.
there you go.
No, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Just listen to me though. Listen
I'm
to me,
hearing
though.
you, but you always.
Bro, he wasn't even voted as a starter.
in the All-Star game.
He don't want it,
All-Star
Jeff.
game.
He don't want it.
Him or Jeff.
But who would he have started over?
John Morant.
See, there you go.
You're damn.
Not at the time.
Who you gonna put him over? It was him and Steph. It's only 2 spots for guards.
You weren't gonna
At
put him
the
over
time,
Steph.
he's averaging the same amount of points. He's averaging 27, 7, and 8.
Hold on. CP was healthy. You got to remember, the narrative has always been, and I may have been the leader of that narrative, that this was CP3's team.
And I told you that bitch run through dude, man. Bitch run through one. It run through one.
No, he's a great player. 49 this week. He's playing magnificent basketball. That, like I said, I don't mean this as a slight. They are playing the schedule that they have, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. They have the easiest remaining schedule.
If they just played the Nuggets.
He's passing the bones. Jokic is passing the bones.
Now I see what's going on.
That Dylan Book's number 1 this week.
Yeah, sure.
Hands down.
Hands down.
That's my list.
Yeah.
That's the MVP ladder for week 8, man. In the NBA.
So,
Yeah.
you guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Let's roll.
Big Jeff for the Full Sport Press Podcast. And make sure you check out the Full Sport Press Podcast each and every Monday on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Spotify, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And always remember, camera's always on.
Second half. We are back with the way too early NBA Draft Prospect Show. Who I've been waiting for this one. I am J.O.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
That's what Weezy. I know what you're trying to do.
Dang.
I know what you're trying to do with this show. I know what you're trying to do.
My dog said he prepared, though. We ain't worried about
I
it.
know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, throughout the NCAA season and the NBA season, the top projected NBA draft picks have shuffled and delivered some noteworthy performances that may stick in the minds of all college basketball fans for sure. A few interesting developments played out. Most of the big names still alive in the Sweet 16 headed into the Elite 8. Still plenty of key scouting left. During this episode, we will rank the top 14 NBA draft prospects. Here's the thing. Every time on this show, I always bring up, wow, I don't know if he's going to look like that in the NBA.
Boy, don't you ever.
All the time. This
Or
is
NFL.
Or NFL. I'm always looking ahead. This show is about looking ahead, for sure. We will kick things off with the 14 best player.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Got it.
Let's go, Jeff. Who you got at number 14?
I got Ohio State Junior, 6'7", E.J. Liddell.
Mm-hmm.
Took his play to the next level this season. He reached double-digit scoring in every single game this past season. I think it's going to translate into a lottery pick. Give me EJ.
Right. Weezy, who you got at 14?
14. I got my boy from Vanderbilt, Scottie Pippen Jr.
I like that.
You know
I ain't
what
gonna lie, I
I'm saying?
like that.
Shooting guard.
Got to put him numbers.
He had 740 points in the season this season.
Yeah.
Historic years for Vanderbilt. Most ever points in a single season.
That's
at
dope,
Vanderbilt.
man. Yeah, that's a big deal. Scottie Pippen Jr., if we had a 15, Scottie Pippen Jr. would be my 15.
I like
For
it.
sure, man.
He first round to me.
He's a first round pick.
round.
Most
Might be
definitely.
lottery.
Yeah, for sure. He's not lottery, though. But maybe, for sure.
We got to preface this. We didn't say this. We don't know. They've not done lottery picks. We don't know who the teams
No,
that are
we're
going to
just
be there
picking
yet.
players.
We're just picking the
picking the prospects.
14 best prospects
Yes, sir.
heading into this draft,
Absolutely.
for sure. At number 14, I have Patrick Baldwin from Milwaukee. 6'9", 220-pound freshman. He was number 5 player in the class of 2021. It was a disappointing freshman season for my guy. This is the thing. He looked out for his dad. His dad was the head coach in Milwaukee. He said, I'm going to go help Pops. Got an ankle injury. Got his dad fired. Dad got fired, man. And, so this is the thing. You can't be a top 5 player in a class and not be a top 5 prospect going into this. I think this kid with an ankle injury has to work on a little bit of things like shooting, a little bit more, ways to kind of dribble, get into his spot. But he is a player, and he's the 14th best player. This kid's name is Patrick Baldwin. Here's the thing. Bro, Josh Christopher last year, he was 21.
Yeah.
Bones Highland.
Yeah.
Dude, if we did this last year, those guys would be in this 14 for sure, man. So, yeah, a guy like Patrick Baldwin will get a look for sure.
All right.
Moving on to number 13. Who you got, Jeff?
That gets you your mans, I think.
Okay.
Freshman guard from Kentucky, Ty Washington Jr.
Yeah, my guy.
He don't turn the ball over. He's a great playmaker. one of the best guards in the class.
Yes.
Give me Ty, man. I like his game.
Love Ty, man. It's my guy. It is Ty.
I'm right there with Jeff and with Ty Washington. But I think Ty Washington, he can move up, but he got to work on his shot a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. He don't shoot well. But that's a freshman for you.
Yeah. Old Ty. I'm going to talk about Ty in a few. At 13, I have Oscar Tshiebwe from Kentucky. 6'9", 255. He's one of the most dominant players in college basketball. He's one of those guys that fits the mold of Isaiah Jackson, Isaiah Stewart, also your guy Robert Williams, Jeff. 6'9", plays the 5, but could play a 4. Just a rebounding machine. Everybody needs him. He's 7'4" wingspan. I just think if he would have played 2 more games in this tournament, it would have been a lot more eyes on him. Okay. And the way that they left after they got beat by St. Peter's, this is a fail of a season for Oscar. And I hope he comes back to Kentucky one more year. But that's one of those.
That's a transfer, right?
Yeah, he's a transfer.
Yeah, but
Tshiebwe.
Yeah, but the thing about him is he might get drafted. But what about his longevity in the league?
Yeah, this is the thing. I think you can plug him in the NBA right now and give him 25 minutes.
But I think he'll get lost.
Nah, this is the thing. He's there to rebound, defend, and box out. And he can do that in the NBA. For sure.
Yeah, but I think he'll skip around.
Nah. Tshiebwe is one of those guys, man.
So you saying he's a journeyman, Weezy?
I think so.
Yeah.
If he leaves now, because he's a hustle player.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but everybody every
Everybody
NBA
needs
team.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody needs that.
a Tshiebwe for sure.
I ain't mad at that.
Most definitely. Let's move on to number 12, Weezy. Give me your number 12.
Jaden Hardy, number 12.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't like that, do you?
It's
No,
low.
Huh?
It's low.
It's low for him.
Mm-hmm.
I just with the freshman this year, the little 3-ball, he can't shoot 3-ball either. He can't shoot a 3-ball, but he's a scorer.
Score?
He's a scorer.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of scores in this draft.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Better than him. I can name 4 better than him right now.
You can't name 3 better than Jaden Hardy. I guarantee you can.
Well, at the end of the show, I promise you I can.
Okay, let's do it. All right, what you got at 12, Jeff?
Number 12 got the freshman from Memphis, 6'10", Jalen Duren.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, look. 7'5" wingspan. Concerns about his offensive game. Reminds me of Joey Dorsey.
Yeah.
I was a big Joey Dorsey fan.
Yeah, see.
So I like it. I think he's going to draw a lot of interest just because of his size and what he can do on the block. So give me the freshman from Memphis.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Jalen Duren is a dog, man.
Yes, sir.
At number 12, I have Kendall Brown from Baylor, 6'8" wing. He had a really strong start to the season, just fluid, very athletic, fast twitch, jumping out of the gym. Jump shot mechanics need to be worked on a little bit, but if Baylor played a little bit longer, which I thought they were going to at least play until the Final Four, this guy would have been a top 10 pick, almost maybe a top 5 pick. That's how great he is. And I think it's one of those things, if he stays one more year, he'll be a top 5 talent. So, but if he comes out, he definitely go lottery. So Kendall Brown, 6'8" wing from Baylor, freshman as well.
I like it.
All right, moving on to number 11, Jeff. Who you got?
Number 11, I got the sophomore from Duke, the 7-footer, young Mark Williams.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He reminds you. No, I'm not gonna do him like that. He's a sophomore. He's going to be a guy that I think you're going to take him right here, depending on who the team is, and he's going to be around for a long time.
Yeah.
He's got it. He got it.
Plus, he's 7 foot.
7 foot. You can't teach height. Can't coach height.
That's what you can't do.
teach height, I should say.
Yeah. Weezy, who you got in 11?
I got number 11, Jalen Duren from Memphis.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything Jeff said. But, these Memphis players is, first of all, I don't think the coach helped them out at all in the tournament. But
Penny didn't?
no, I don't think he did.
I mean, shit. I mean,
they blowing leads.
They made it. But, I mean,
They should have beat Gonzaga.
they should have beat Gonzaga, but the thing is, I think he did the best he could do with that squad. My number 11 player is Gene Montero from Overtime Elite. Confident ball handler, changing speed, direction as well. Lets the game come to him as a floor general, knowing which way to kind of set up his teammates. One of the better pure point guards in this class. I think he'll be the first player ever taken from the Overtime Elite program. So give me Gene Montero, 6'2" point guard. Overtime Elite.
Okay.
Let's move on to the top 10, Jeff. Who you got at 10?
Ohio State wing freshman, 6'5", Malachi Branham.
Okay.
Triple threat scorer. I like his game. Like
Mhm.
watched a lot of highlights of him in preparation for this show. I see what he was doing. I saw him. I liked Ohio State at the beginning of the season. They kind of fizzed out a little bit towards as it carried on.
Yeah, that's how they do.
That's true.
Yeah, so Ohio State.
That's true.
For sure.
He shot at least 40% for 3-pointers this year. I know you like that, Jay.
Yeah.
And his mid range and shooting with 70% on the rim.
Mm-hmm.
This kid's got it, man.
Okay. Weezy, what you got at 10?
Number 10, shooting guard / point guard, Notre Dame, Blake Wesley.
Okay.
Number 10.
Yeah. People are turning on this guy. People like him.
Yeah, I think he's a one-man show
Yeah.
at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
But he plays defense too.
Yeah.
Defense gets, you can't find that in the NBA right now.
Yeah. I think Blake needs to come back to Notre Dame one more year. So it kind of look like Jaden Ivey looks this year for Purdue.
Yeah, but can you tell them that once you projected to be a lottery pick?
Yeah, now it's hard to turn down that lottery money, but in turn, man, if you stay one more.
That's what G League for.
Yeah.
Get your money and then go.
The thing is with college basketball players, they can stay one more because you can get paid a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? If you go one more year for sure. The NIL gets you squared away. My number 10 person is Kennedy Chandler from Tennessee. 6-foot guard. Just a freshman. He's improved significantly from the start of the season till now. Passing ability was always strong, but he's become a more reliable scorer. Just works on a little bit of things as far as his jump shot, as far as mechanics, but super quick, bit undersized. It's going to be rough for him in the NBA, but he has a knack for scoring and also distributing. I think, again, Chandler would have played at least 2 more games in the tournament. Man, it would have been a different outcome as far as people talking about Kennedy Chandler. Great player, for sure. Moving on to number 9. Who you got at 9, Jeff?
At number 9, I got the Baylor freshman at 6'8", Jeremy Sokan.
Okay.
Defensive player, defensive first.
Yeah.
If nothing else,
Yeah.
he's gonna play defense.
That's it.
And you can plug this guy in at the NBA level day one and be a defensive player for you. The offensive game needs a little work.
Yeah.
He's a project,
Yeah.
but I like it.
Yeah. So you got to think about this too. At Sochan, they had Kendall Brown and they had their point guard, James. Listen, dog. How the hell did they lose, man?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
But that North Carolina team was rolling for sure.
Yeah.
Who you got, Weezy?
Number 9 from Iowa,
Mm-hmm.
Keegan Murray.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta watch. First of all, you gotta watch Big Ten basketball. He plays at 5:00 in the evening. People just not get home.
Kind of weird.
But
Yeah.
he wasn't a one man show because he's 7 foot or 2.
Yeah.
But this kid can play.
He can play.
He can play triple threat too.
Yeah. Not for sure. I have Keegan going 9. Well, not going 9, but he's the 9th best player for sure. He's one of those efficient. I think he's the most efficient player in this entire draft. 23 points a game, 55% from the field. Yeah. And 40 from 3. That is efficient. Now, that's the definition of efficient. Nobody else's numbers is like that in this whole draft. Gets his spot like Weezy likes, knocks down shots, rarely forcing things, very long, very versatile as being a defender. I think this is a plug-and-play guy in the NBA. Keegan Murray, Iowa, sophomore, 21 years old. Yeah, sure. At number 8, Weezy, who do you have as your 8th best prospect?
Big guy from Kansas. Can't say. Let me say his name right here.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Achi
Mm-hmm.
Asagi.
Yeah, that's close. Let's go. Let's roll with it. Yeah.
Yeah, just a big guy from Kansas. It's just a big guy. I mean, that's what they do.
I like it.
You gotta. I mean, after the process, you gotta trust the process from Kansas.
Yeah.
Is this another?
Yeah, they had a Zubake 2 years ago. Yeah.
I can't. I didn't want to say.
Thanks, sir. Oh, man.
Another guy from overseas.
53 minutes in. 53 minutes in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog.
All right.
My bad.
Who's your 8th best?
I had Keegan Murray at 8.
Okay.
Everything you guys said,
Yeah.
I had at 8. Yeah,
Okay.
I think he might have been the best player in college basketball this year.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
He's very close.
Hey, man, he's nasty.
close.
But then when the lights cut on, let me tell you something that's different about the lights. The lights are the NBA. And when this tournament time comes up, hey, swimming pool. They got swimming pool swam, man. It was the infant. You know what I'm saying?
Let's move on, man.
Okay. My number 8th prospect was Jalen Duren from Memphis.
I like it.
Yeah, man. I think he's the most physically gifted player in this class. Crazy athleticism. Just has to work on some small things as far as getting a little bit more offensively savvy. And depending how that things shake out with the draft order, I think Jalen needs to go back to Memphis, though.
Yeah, I would
One
like him
more
to.
year just
I
to
would
kind
like
of
him
work
to.
on the offense, man, because I seen him play against Chet, and this is the thing. He killed Chet, but it was very, very limited as far as what he could do. Very limited. So I think it's being a scorer. You got to score in the NBA.
Yeah.
And that's why Oscar Tshiebwe is all the way down there. Jalen Duran is up here because that's how physically gifted this kid is. Special kid. Special kid. Seventh best prospect, Weezy. Who do you have?
I had the guy from Ohio State, the Jared mentioned earlier, the triple threat, Mekhi Becton.
Kind of picking this.
No, huh?
Ohio State played E.J. Liddell.
No.
Oh, you talking about?
Branham?
Yeah, Mekhi Branham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Malachi Branham.
Malachi.
Yeah.
Malachi Branham from Ohio State, shooting guard. He can just from Ohio State, another player that the offense goes through him.
Yeah, him
Sorta,
and EJ
kinda.
Liddell. Him and
So-
EJ.
yeah,
Yeah,
him-
for sure.
But only thing about Ohio State players, they don't really in the NBA.
Yeah. Only person that really has stepped up, Jim Jackson a long time ago, and Mike
Jimmy
Conley. Yeah.
Conley, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about Mike Conley.
Yeah. I mean, shit. And then Evan Turner. Evan Turner went number 1. And I knew Evan Turner was going to be trash.
Evan Turner's still playing.
Nah, Evan Turner, no. He coached. Greg Oden was some
Yeah.
number 1 pick. Shit, but it never. Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah, he done for sure. He hosting a finals party and shit. And I ain't seen that's crazy. He goes to Ohio State right now. He's a class like in classes,
in class.
undergrad for sure.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah. What you got at 7, Jeff?
And number 7, I have Arizona wing sophomore Benedict Mathurin. Excuse me. Here's the thing. I think the tournament is boosting this kid up.
I don't think that's a damn lie, Jeff.
No, hear me out.
Talk to me.
TCU
Uh-huh.
TCU game
Mm-hmm.
dropped 30. That did it. Season high 30 and with the lights on.
Yeah.
That did. Now I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Early exit,
Earlier than expected.
earlier than expected.
For sure.
But before then,
Yeah.
his stock was through the roof.
Through the roof.
After that dunk
Yeah.
and that 30-point game in the tournament, dude, his stock was through the roof. I
Yeah.
think this kid, to me, he's one of the better wings that's going to come through. He can got a clutch gene.
Yeah.
He's got everything you need when it comes to scoring.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a solid pro.
Sure.
Yeah.
I had Benedict Mathurin not going at 7. Has him the 7th best prospect as well.
Okay.
6'6", lightning quick, first step, stupid athletic, pull up off the bounce, knock down shots off screens. Defensively is what is going to get him drafted though. Extremely, extremely versatile defender. He will get any team better on the defensive side of the ball. Just got to kind of work on being an elite scorer at an NBA level. But Mathurin is a dog for sure. I like that for sure. Weezy, who you got at 6?
Number 6. This is my reach right here.
Okay.
Johnny Davis, shooting guard from Wisconsin.
Yeah. It's not a reach though. People like Johnny
No,
Davis.
this dude right here is dumb athletic.
Yeah.
Dumb athletic.
Yeah.
He's gonna test out the gym and what they the pro am. I mean not pro
combine.
but combine. He's gonna test out the gym. All the measurables. I just don't know if the NBA game is super fast for him.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's not going to be an immediate NBA guy. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but having him as the 6th best prospect, I like that.
But this is the thing with him,
Because it's always about long term for sure.
right? And one of them GMs is gonna try to outthink it. And like, oh, I can get this guy and turn him into a player, and they're gonna take a shot on him.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Who you got at 6, Jeff?
I got Johnny Davis at 6'2". I don't know why y'all selling him short.
Yeah.
I don't see it. The kid was playing through an injury in the tournament. He's 6'5" guard. He's a sophomore. He got 30 points against Purdue, against Houston, Indiana, all tournament teams. He gets a bucket.
Yeah, he'll
healthy,
bucket.
he's going to be a bucket.
Yeah, healthy
And
is a
in
bucket.
the NBA right now, can you get a bucket? We got a spot for you.
Sure.
The Lakers could use him right now.
Yeah, not for sure.
He needs a bucket.
Here's the thing about Johnny Davis. I don't have him on my list. Period. Yeah, I don't believe. I don't believe in him. You know what I'm saying? But I see where y'all is. It's 14 guys that are better than him as far as going into the NBA right now, for sure. Johnny Davis can play though. He can play. I just think that
I don't know if it's 14.
I think it's 14.
I don't.
It's the 14 guys that we talking about.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Especially, Weezy kind of said this, hit the nail on the head with this. Of course, we're doing this off of our
Yeah, for
interpretation,
sure.
right? If the right team come up right here,
Take a chance.
right GM see him,
Yeah.
and they needed some secondary score that can build a little bit around, they're going to get him.
Because he got the body for it.
Yeah.
My 6th best prospect in this draft. Chet Holmgren from Gonzaga, for sure. The freshman 7 foot, listen, took his game to another level when conference play started. Conference play, playing against St. Mary's, you know what I'm saying? Some of the mid-major shit, that they play in their conference schedule. But these last 2 games I watched, Chet, he had 9 points against Jalen Duren.
Mm-hmm.
Had trouble with Jalen Duren.
Yeah.
Most NBA 4s, 5s are built like Jalen Duren.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Against Jalen Williams. Yeah. He had 11 points. Yeah. Tough time dealing with Jalen Williams. Yeah. You guys know how much Chet Holmgren weighs? How much? What is that?
Like 195?
195? Okay.
Yeah.
180. He don't weigh 180. Yeah.
I got 185.
Yeah, he weighs 190 pounds.
Yeah, I'm close. 185, yeah.
I weigh 190 pounds. I weigh 190 pounds.
And he's 7 feet tall. That's rough.
I mean, that's rough, man. Yeah. Now, granted, he gets to the NBA, he's going to be on a weight program, get going. Hey, he's going to be a plug-and-play guy, right? But these 5 guys in front of him, dogs. Yeah. Jalen, listen, and I get it. Chet Holmgren we're looking for the future. But what I'm saying, NBA ready, Chet Holmgren ain't ready for the NBA.
Jay said she come back.
No, I think Chet. I mean, no, because he's going. You got to go get the money. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're a top 5 pick. He'll go top 3. I don't think he's a top 5 at all. Okay. Moving on to number 5. Weezy, give me your 5th best.
It's the wolf from Duke, number 21, AJ Griffin. Okay. That's his reach too, but hey,
not reach.
No,
reach.
No, dude show up in big games.
Yeah, he do. Yeah.
And he reminds me of a Jimmy Butler type player. Yeah. He played both ways.
Got an NBA body already.
Got an NBA body.
Yeah.
But he can't shoot a 3 ball.
Open. I mean, spot up. Yeah, he's spot up shooter. Now he can make them. He make them.
Yeah, but I got him up here. Up here, if he gonna drop it up here, he gotta be able to shoot that. He gotta shoot that 3 ball.
I agree.
He gotta shoot that 3 ball.
For sure. Jeff, what you got at 5?
Chet.
Yeah, Chet at 5.
Chet at 5.
Yeah.
He's going to be drafted probably 1.
Yeah.
Because
could be.
Yeah. They're going to do that. But to me, he's 5.
Yeah.
7-1.
Yeah.
It's Chet, I get it.
Yeah.
Came in with all the hype.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But he's just like every other Gonzaga player.
Yeah. Don't do Jalen Suggs like that. I ain't going to let you do Jalen Suggs like that. Jalen Suggs, him and Jalen Suggs played together in high school. That's crazy.
They did.
That's a crazy high school, for sure.
They shouldn't have beat Memphis. I'm still hot about that.
Yeah, I can see. And you taking it out on Chet.
Yeah. You had him in 6. At least I had him in 5.
The kid can't play to me.
I thought
the kid can't play
to me.
You don't like him.
Preseason.
I would have him.
Preseason, you were singing his praises. Preseason show, you were singing his praises.
P5 has always been my guy in this class. Always. Now, Chet, this is the thing about Chet. I thought Chet was going to look better in college.
You did.
Chet did not look good in college.
Drew Timme was in the way.
Drew Timme ain't in his way. Chet was playing at the line.
Drew Timme was in the way.
Drew Timme cold. Drew Timme cold. College?
Drew Timme's 30.
Bro, if we're talking about college, Drew Timme is a top 3 college player. If we're doing this as far as...
So was Frank Kaminsky.
I mean, we talking college.
Okay.
Shit, Wisconsin. Hey, him and Sam Decker.
That was cold. Right there. Sam Decker.
That was my guy.
Sam Decker was my
guy.
Sorry
as hell.
Sorry.
League sorry.
Okay. We're talking about in Wisconsin.
Sorry though, but yeah, those are players. Hell, so is fucking
JJ Redick.
Yeah, JJ Redick's cold. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. There's a bunch of players. Shit. Yeah. Who?
Luke Kennard.
Cold in college. Luke Kennard got put in the trunk. South Carolina.
He just got paid.
Yeah.
White Dante?
Dante DiVincenzo? He's cold.
Oh, God.
A white dude play?
Grayson Allen?
Yep. I ain't never liked G.
G
ain't never been.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah, G ain't never been my guy. I ain't never been. No, you can ask Sean. I ain't never liked G. I ain't never liked G. Yeah, for sure. Let's go to number 5. Weezy, we can go with you.
Number 4.
Oh, well, I ain't did my number 5 yet. That's okay. Let me do my number 5. Jabari Smith from Auburn. Sure. Now, midway through the season, like everybody talked about, Jabari Smith jumped into discussions for being basically the number 1 overall pick. Yeah. 6'10" guy. I think he has a case to be the best pure shooter in this class, knocking down shots. but I think he depends on the jump shot entirely too much, which in turn, I think his ceiling is Rashard Lewis. That's his ceiling. Now, granted, Rashard, that ain't bad.
That ain't a slap.
That ain't bad.
It sounds bad because this is probably a number 1, number 2, 3
Exactly.
pick. But Rashard Lewis was
He got $200 million
consummate pro.
contracts.
He's
Yeah, no,
consummate
for
pro.
sure. Great pro.
Yeah.
That he reminds me so much of Rashard Lewis. They just are one of those guys, 16. Could he get down there and bang? No, but he gonna step back out there and shoot, and he's gonna be a high level. Rashard Lewis averaged 20 points a game 1 year for Orlando. Yeah, no, he was a great player. Stretch forward. One of the original stretch forwards, for sure. And Jabari Smith is that, for sure.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to number 4. Weezy, what you got it for?
The sophomore from Purdue, the Ivy kid.
Jaden Ivey.
Jaden Ivey.
Yeah.
Jaden Ivey is good.
He good.
He's good. I might got him high, but this is my list. He's good.
Yeah.
But Purdue players,
You can't do that to Purdue players.
I
ain't gonna let you do Purdue players.
name
like
some.
that.
Big dog.
Big dog, good Rob. You was a flea.
Yeah,
And your little homie Jungle is a god to me.
name some.
It's
name
a whole
some.
line
Name
for
some.
everything.
Name some currently.
Current Purdue players, there is none.
That's what I'm saying.
I just wanted to say big dog.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, no, this kid can play, but what I'm saying is Purdue goes to a system. He runs through a bunch of screens.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a bunch of backdoor cuts.
Yeah.
He lives off steals.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player. I'm going to talk about him in a few, but
Yes, sir.
Carson Edwards, he was a really good player from Purdue.
And
You got talking to the mic. It didn't work out because he's 5'11". You know what I'm saying? But this kid
Carson Edwards
is
had hard, though.
It ain't cold.
Yeah, hard.
Carson Edwards was a bucket.
Carson Edwards had
Yeah,
hard.
for sure, Purdue. Who you got it for, Jeff?
This is where I have the kid Griffin, the kid AJ Griffin from Duke, freshman, 6'8", nice size. He's gonna come off the ball, shoot.
Yeah.
He got a spot up jump, like I was saying, and he's gonna be able to do, help out. If you have a primary ball handler who's dominant, he's gonna be a perfect complementary player to him.
Yeah,
I like his kid.
Spoiler: I don't have AJ Griffin on my list. Yeah, he's just not. I don't think he's translate.
He's Duke.
He's a Duke player. Yeah, for sure. I think AJ Griffin should actually. He's not gonna stay. I mean, but he should stay one more year.
But with the ball dominant primary ball handler, I think this kid can flourish because he has a spot up shot, get to his spots. He's gonna play a little bit of defense. And he's got the size. It's 6'8". 6'8" wing, and he's a freshman. And so he's a young boy. He's still growing.
No, for sure. Yeah. Dad a league player for sure. So yeah. At number 4, I have Jaden Hardy from the G League Ignite. Weezy had him a little lower on his list. This kid's 6'4", 19 years old, was number 4 overall player in this high school draft class, averaged 34 in high school. This kid is cold, y'all. I'm telling you, if Jaden Hardy did not go get this money from the G League Ignite, he would have went to Kentucky, Arizona, somewhere like that. And people will be talking about this kid through nauseam. It's insane how people aren't talking about how cold he is. He is James Harden-esque. I'm telling you. He's one of those type players.
But you know what's hurting that, though? Is, you're going to get the bag.
Yeah.
But the exposure
ain't the same. It's not the same.
You gotta watch NBA TV.
You do.
There's nobody in the stands for these games.
Yeah.
You're literally just going around playing AAU basketball another year and getting paid to do it.
And I get it, right? Some people in situations where they have to take care of their parents.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So you can't knock a kid for going to get this money. But with NILs, you got to go to college so you can get the exposure that you need, because he had ups and downs during this season. It just, his 3-point range looked kind of weird, but he developed as a passer playing for the Ignite. And this kid's future as a combo guard, he will be a lottery pick. This kid is cold, y'all. I'm telling you.
They got to find a way to do more with that.
Yeah, they have to.
Because
I'm not going there. Have you noticed?
That's what I'm saying.
All of these kids,
they
in this high school class, they're all going to college.
Yeah, because you literally you're playing with old washed up pro. I don't want to say washed up. Yeah, but you're playing with guys like that in these games. It's almost like a meaningless year.
Yeah,
it was a great idea. Yeah, they haven't perfected it yet.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. Moving on to number 3, Weezy. Who you got? You want to go first? Go ahead.
No, I'll just make sure you was number 3. I got a kid from Auburn, Jabari Smith, 16.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you like him?
I don't love him.
Yeah,
but he got all the measurements. I don't think somebody in here thought he was going number 1 overall, but he's not.
Mm-hmm. He might.
We already did. I thought.
Y'all can't bet shit.
There's no betting in the Champagne
Y'all
Bowl.
can't bet shit. Y'all can't bet a damn thing for sure. Yeah, Jabari Smith, he's gonna be good. He'll be a top 3 pick for sure. He's special. What you got, Jeff?
Number 3, I got Jordan Ivey here. Number 3.
Okay,
This kid got one speed.
one speed.
My kind of guard.
Yeah,
My kind of player.
yeah.
You know it.
You finna curse this dude.
Nah, he one speed. He's
And he reminds you of who?
Oh, you want me to say Westbrook? No, I ain't gonna do him like that.
I thought you.
I ain't gonna do him like that.
Yeah.
But he plays with that fierceness, that
Oh, yeah,
ferociousness.
for sure.
He's just a dog. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan, give me Jordan Ivey, man.
Yeah.
He plays for my team tomorrow.
Yeah, Jaden Ivey is one of those kids, 6'3". Yeah, that's all good. 6'4", played another year. I have him at 3 as well, man. I think he will make an immediate impact at the next level.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Two-way menace, plays defense. He fits the John Morant, Russell Westbrook mold of point guards, shooting guards, combo guards for sure. He just looks like he has a turbo button at times when he's out there, man. Just very, very like skilled. You can tell he comes from a basketball background. He's been around basketball his entire life. And I think he's the most in control guard that I've seen at the college level in a very long time. I think I ain't seen anybody this controlled since, I'm not gonna say like a year, but Devin Booker was super controlled, and he only played 15 minutes a game. So it just looks like he's playing at a different level. Yeah, super poised, man. Just pace is crazy. He was the 84th best player of his high school class. So he comes back another year to Purdue, gets them very far into the tournament, and he just continues to work on things. He's just work on that jump shot. He gets that jump shot down, sky's the limit for Jaden Ivey for sure. Number 2, Jeff, who you got?
He already built like an NBA player.
Yeah.
The freshman from Duke, 6'10", cameraman's guy.
Yeah,
Bonchero.
yeah,
It was written when he got here. He's gonna be 1, 2, or 3.
yeah.
He played like it, so I think I have him at 2.
Mm-hmm.
He's versatile. I don't see him falling anywhere out of the top 3.
Yeah.
You have to build a case to do it. We can go and nauseam with his college career, what he's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Some people may say he underwhelmed. Some people may say he was just what you thought in college. But I think this is my number 2 player.
So, what you got, Weezy?
I got Chet right here from Zags.
Okay.
Look small, but
Yeah.
he has a skill set.
Yeah.
He has a skill set that typically goes top 5 in the NBA,
That's it.
and
That's the facts.
he just has a skill set.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's facts. Yeah, that's the truth. My number 2 player, as far as a prospect, is Ty Washington from Kentucky. 6'3" point guard.
I was wondering.
Yeah, he's flourished, man, as the floor general for this team. He's the best passer in this entire draft. His college run was just a glimpse of how good this kid is at the point guard position. Just a gifted basketball player. They played longer in this tournament. There's no question that this kid would have been a top 10 pick. He will be the first point guard taken in this draft. When they go through combine shit and they work out and then they have their one-on-ones, I'm telling you, this kid's going to eat these point guards alive in this draft, man. He's just a great player, man. I don't see Ty Washington unless he goes to the Sacramento Kings, and I'm happy that they don't have a need for a point guard because they have what's my guy name? Day off?
Off night.
Off night, yeah, for sure. They got him. So, and they have De'Aaron Fox. So, yeah, man. This kid, he played through injuries this season, man. Ty Washington, cold, man. It's my guy. Ty Washington is my guy, for sure. Move on to numero uno. Jeff, who you got to want?
Jabari Smith from Auburn.
You believe in him?
I believe in him.
Yee.
6'10".
Ooh.
He can shoot 42% from 3.
Yeah.
Athletic.
Come on.
He gonna bang on you.
Yeah, he'll dunk on you, for sure.
Just picture a team like a young squad like Orlando getting the number 1 pick,
Yeah.
and you put him in Orlando.
But they got him already.
They don't.
Yes, they do. They got Jonathan Isaac, the preacher man. They got Mo Bamba. They got Franz Wagner. They got. I'm telling you, they have players.
They'll get rid of all of that for him.
Franz Wagner and him are the same player.
I disagree. This dude right here, as a freshman, I know Auburn's tournament did not go as expected.
Yeah.
SEC basketball kind of looks like SEC football this year. You know how that go. Yeah. But Jabari Smith, man, he's going to be the number 1 pick.
Weezy, what you got to want?
Pablo.
Well, Paulo. Paulo Banchero.
I can't say that for sure. Banchero.
That's close.
Yeah, I mean, I think the deeper they go in the tournament, the better his chances is going number one.
Yeah. He's going to kill anybody that shows up in front of him every night.
Yeah.
He's did it all year.
And he got the body for it.
6'10", 255, moving like a guy that's 6'5", 240, man. Come on, man. Ain't no question. I said this time last year when we were talking about college basketball, I said this is going to be the number one pick in the draft. He's going to be the number one pick. I think he's the most complete player as far as playmaking, defense, shooting, sliding. I think he's the most NBA-ready player I've seen since Luka. He's NBA-ready. He's like next year, he's going to average 19 and 8 next year. Book it. Wherever the fuck he goes, other than Sacramento. Cameraman, put it on the damn board. Paulo Banchero, he can go to Sacramento and still going to get 19 and 8. That's how cold he is. Now, barring any injuries.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We
But, dude, just a number one overall pick and shoot. Wasting your time.
Damn.
We need to take some stuff off the board.
I said if he goes to Sacramento, that wasn't even the thing.
Now, he just said he go no
average-
matter where he go. He
average 19 and 8. Yeah, for sure. Handles can get a little tighter, but he's 6'10". He gonna be having to dribble that much, and
19-8.
yeah,
Out the
for
gate.
sure, out the gate, off the jump. Paulo Banchero, P5 is what I call him.
You do.
Yeah, P5, man, that's my guy, and that is the 14th best prospects heading into the NBA draft. It's super early. Some of these guys might not even go in the draft.
Yeah.
They might stay another year in college.
Way
Yeah, for
too
sure.
early.
Yeah, it's way too early.
My
But
boy gone.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna
for
stay.
sure.
Scottie Pippen gone.
he ain't got no
I don't
choice.
think
They gonna
I don't
kick him
think
out.
He can't stay anymore.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, he got 2 more years left.
That's that COVID.
COVID year.
That COVID year. If you was there,
Yeah, yeah.
you'll be 30 years
Yeah,
old.
sure.
But that's got to be.
I
But
seen-
he was a 30-year-old college player.
I seen a guy at happy hour. He still got 2 years of college left. The hell? He was out at happy hour. Goddamn. What the hell?
There's some Chris Winkers out there.
Hey,
There's a lot of Chris Winkers
Come
out
on,
there.
man.
Yeah, man.
goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel him, though.
Hey. Yeah, no, for sure.
We both say.
Kicking it. Yeah.
You want to hang out as long as you can.
Yeah, no, for
That
sure.
pinky.
Yeah.
You right there?
You can go.
You can go.
Especially up there.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir. Yeah, tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube's page, on the iTunes page. Please, Rivs, blah, blah, blah. Please give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down for sure. But don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy,
Everything paid for.
Jeff,
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman, The Revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.